Hello everyone, good morning. This video we are going to see about basic concepts of fuel cells and types of fuel cells and explanations of the fuel cells. Yes, before that please subscribe our channel and click the bell icon. Okay, let's we see the video. Okay, first of all, what is fuel cell? A fuel cell is an electrochemical cell that generates electrical energy from fuel through an electrochemical reaction. Once again, fuel cell is a electrochemical cell that creates electrical energy through an electrochemical reaction. So it mentioned electrochemical reaction. Electrochemical reaction means it needs the chemical reactants, right? So what is the chemical reactants are used in fuel cell? Okay, let's we see. Reactants is a material used to start a chemical reaction. In the fuel cells, the reactants are air or oxygen and hydrogen by which the electricity will be generated. So fuel cell reactants are air or oxygen and hydrogen. Then we are going to see about basic structure of fuel cell and basic working concept of fuel cell. The fuel cell consists of an anode, cathode and electrolyte. It is the basic structure of the fuel cell. This electrolyte that allows ions, often positively charged hydrogen ions, to move between the two sides of the fuel cell. At the anode side, a catalyst causes the fuel to undergo oxidation reaction that generate ions and electrons. These ions move from the anode to cathode though the electrolyte. At the same time, electrons flow from the anode to cathode though the external circuit producing direct current electricity. At the cathode side, another catalyst causes the ions, electrons and oxygen to react, forming water and possibly other products. Then we are going to see about types of fuel cell. Types of fuel cell: polymer electrolyte membrane fuel cell, direct methanol fuel cell, alkaline fuel cell, phosphoric acid fuel cell, molten carbonate fuel cell, solid oxide fuel cell, reversible fuel cell. These are basic types of fuel cells. Then we are going to see about basic concepts of polymer electrolyte membrane fuel cell, PEM fuel cell. These are basic images of the PEM, polymer electrolyte membrane fuel cell. Proton exchange membrane fuel cell, also called as polymer electrolyte membrane fuel cell. Temperature range of polymer electrolyte membrane fuel cell is 50 degrees Celsius to 100 degrees Celsius. The electrolyte used in PEM fuel cell is polymer. PEM fuel cells are built out of membrane electrode assemblies, which includes the electrodes, electrolyte, catalyst, and gas diffusion layers. An ink of catalyst, carbon, and electrode are sprayed or painted into the solid electrolyte, and carbon paper is hot pressed in either side, protect inside of the cell and also act as an electrodes. A stream of hydrogen is delivered to the anode side of the membrane electrode assembly. At the anode side, it is catalytically split into protons and electrons. These newly formed protons permeate through the polymer electrolyte membrane to cathode side. At the newly formed these protons enter in cathode side through the polymer electrolyte membrane. The electrons are travel along an external load circuit to the cathode side of the membrane electron assembly, thus creating the current output of the fuel cell. Meanwhile, a stream of oxygen is delivered to the cathode side of the membrane electrode assembly. At the cathode side, oxygen molecules react with the protons permeating through the polymer electrolyte membrane and the electrons arriving the external circuit to form water molecules. It is the basic concepts of the PEM fuel cell.